Okay, so what we've done is prepared a few more pieces. Got the gun and the case that goes around it, the commander's hatch, radio, barrel, which is just one piece with an end piece put on, bottom part of the turret, and a couple of other bits and pieces to the gun on there, so that was primed up in a bit. Glued some other bits on, so the additional armour plating, a couple of the hatch with the aerial attaches and the front part there, so we can get the gun through, attach it on the back there, no problem. And on the side, the upper body, again, additional armour platings on there, maybe little dings in them just to weather them up a bit. Okay, so there's a couple of other bits and pieces I want to get off and prepare. What we'll do is we'll get some things primed up. We'll sort out the inside of the turret, prime that and do it in the flat white. Do a little bit of weathering in there as well, and then we can see what goes together. Get the outside primed as well. And, so when we've finished that and got some primer done, we'll come back and we'll look after the gun and the inside of the turret. Okay, see you in a little bit. So there we go. Excuse me, good start with the next bit. I'm going to finish off putting bits and pieces on the turret. Just going to have to look here, some handles, aerial part. Bit of the main gun. And inside. I was going to paint a bit more detailing inside. I once I painted it up, I actually used a different paint rather than the Tamiya one, and it went all blotchy and horrible. So I just painted it all white in the XF2, flat white, and put the hatch down. So that looks okay. So as I say, we've got the extra armour plating, 2 spy parts, hatch on there for you. So that's all coming together. And glued 2 holes together, which we just along there both sides, and along the front, just along there. Use this tape while it's just drying because there's a slight gap along here, so that just pulls it up together. I'm going to take it off in a couple of minutes, it shouldn't be a gap, hopefully. So what we're going to do now is put the extra mud guards, whatever you call them, around it, and then we're ready to do the priming. So this on the side just goes down an extra little bit, so I'll be able to get the tracks in, and no problem. He said confidently. So what I'll do is put them on, and I'll come back and when we're ready to start doing some priming. Okay, see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, just go one side on.
That small and delicate.
What I'm showing is start with the back one, because that seems to go on easier. Get to the side panel, and the front one, add a tiny little gap across here. So basically what to do is file a bit of that edge, and it still overlaps slightly, let me pick that up. And that's copy the gap and put the side, final part on the side there. So plenty of room to get the tracks in. First what I'm going to do is get the tab, staple the tracks together and then move it around until the staple is hidden underneath. So, okay, so we'll get on doing the other side. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, there you go, that's the skirts put on. Okay, most of this side is exactly the same as that side. Slightly wrong, or slightly too long. It's a bit on there, so again, quite a little bit off there. It's snugly under there. That's really so it's on. A bad looking little thing. So what we'll do now is let everything dry properly, all the glue and everything around the skirts, and we'll give it a prime, and then we'll take it from there. So that's the main body of the tank done. Got all the bags and storage, spare tracks and things to go on the front, on here, as well as the found it. Oh, there's all the tools from earlier. So what I'll get is primed up, and then we'll get all those little extra bits off the sprues and primed up as well. Because I'm going to give this his first sort of basic coat of olive drab first, and then we'll think about what's going to go on, what weathering we're going to do, and take it from there. So I'm going to do the priming the body. I'll prime the tracks as well. We'll have a look at what weathering we can get on there as well. Okay, so still loads to do. Okay, see you in a bit. So that's the priming done. Done the main body of the tank in black. Nothing missed anywhere. Yeah, and that up so it'll dry another properly. It's covered quite well. Done the gun as well. Let it stand. And the flappy thing at the back. That's on here. Goes the main body. And the wheels, which was quite tricky really. Getting it up in there and around all the bits and pieces. Around the back. And I've done the tracks in grey. Replaced it with black rubber. Easy to see where I've been. So, what we'll do next is we'll olive drab all the black parts, and then on the gun we'll paint most of it in the gunmetal, but parts of it seem to be olive drab. I'll fix that to the body, and then we'll move on to some of the extra bits and the tools and things, so we'll do that in another one. So next bit for this video will be olive drab for the main part of the body and some detail painting. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we've jumped into it. So we've done the tracks. Did them in, don't know whether this is right colour or not, but anyway, did them in nature brown. Some dry brushing with rubber black on the wheels. Bits of dark aluminium, just trying to give a bit of a woolen feel, and then give some bit of a coat, clear coat on there, and where the decals going on the sides and the back. Give a good coat so that hopefully they'll sit down neatly, and they'll give another coat to clear, and then we'll do some weathering So what I'll do is get the decals on. We'll come back. Okay, I've started doing some weathering. As I'm using this mud splash wash just to get a bit of a, as the name suggests, a bit of a splashed effect. So put quite a lot on the wheels, splash some up the sides. So we'll see what that looks like when it's dried, and we'll come back. But I'll be using some of these and see if we can get some gloopy mud on there as well. Various pigments. So we'll mix up some muddy colours and stick it on, and basically make it muddy. So we'll see how this looks like when it's dried, and we'll come back and see what else we can do. See you in a minute. So what I decided to do is, while the mud splash was drying, I'd mix up a bit of yellow and brown iron to make sort of a muddy pattern. What I'm doing is just flicking it on and see what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad so far. Perhaps a little bit red in place, but we'll work on that when it's a bit drier. Don't know whether this is the right way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. Let's have the results so far. So what I'll do, so again we'll let it dry and see what it looks like. That looks quite muddy. Anyway, not bad for a start. See you in a bit. There we go, so that's both sides of the tracks. It up. There you go. And not too much mess made. A little bit of dusting around. So I'll say we'll let both sides dry, and then we'll have a look at see how much further up the tank we want it to go. So around the back, not so much around the back. Oops. Not too much around the front. Okay, so we'll leave it there, and once it's dry we'll look at moving up the body and see what bit of weathering we can do with the turret as well. See, got the decals on there, clear varnished over them, so we can do a bit of weathering up there. Obviously not as muddy as this. Right. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are with the effect dry. Well, it looks really good, that. It's not too heavy, but looks like we've been tracked through the mud really quite convincingly. Happy with that. Okay, so what I've done now is starting to put in some of the accessories on. So the large bags on the side. What I've done with these is use this AK Interactive tank accessory, so we use the dark buff first. Use the lighter one to put some highlights and give it a wash with Mud Splash. Let it dry. It's come out very well. So I'll be sticking those on. Also done some of the smaller packs as well the same way. So I'll get some of these stuck on, get a bit of room. Just a bit of extra thin, hold it in place, and next thing's on there. Some of these are bound to fall off. So keep going. Couple more bits and pieces to put on. So what I'll do, we'll come back in a couple of minutes once I've got those on, and we'll have a look and see what else we're going to do. There we go, that's the finished tank. I've just put a couple of spare wheels, tracks, a box on there, bags and things, and the helmets around the side. See the tracks on the left and the front. To the side. quite fancy doing a Sherman. A couple of bits that I just noticed there. The mud splash just needs to dry around some of these bits. But, to some extent that's it finished. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back with another build fairly soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.